Hey guys, it's me, and Papa, of course, is on thebettertraders.com, and I'm also a 3 Commas ambassador. You all know that I have signals on 3 Commas, and I featured the DeFi signals and how to get more profits out of them. You can rewatch that video here. But before you do, I want to explain something. There is this stigma about bot trading where it's completely hands-free, you can walk away. Kind of. I mean, if you look at the screen here for 3 Commas, I've been running my DeFi signals, and it's made $91 in 9 days, so about 10 bucks a day or so. Not incredible, but it's generating profit in Bitcoin, which is the more important part. I don't care too much about the dollar amount. I care more about BTC. So you can see here out of the way that I have the bot set up, you can see is that I have it set to 6 max active deals. It doesn't show you here. Why doesn't it show you that? But I only have 2 out of the 6 running right now. So that's a good sign. It's good because when you're trading against Bitcoin and Bitcoin's bullish, it's going to be pretty tricky. But Bitcoin's kind of going sideways, so this is a great time to trade against it. And that's why I've been running these signals just for a week to see how things would go. Now, I did curate my bot. I removed some pairs. I did initially start with Curve in there, but Curve has really been underperforming, so I switched it out for KNC instead, as you can see up here. So this is the same exact signal set that I provide. This is the same DeFi signals. The only difference is that obviously the base order and safety order size is different, and I've reduced it to 6 max active deals, and I don't have simultaneous deals per same pair. The reason I don't have it set up like that is because I want to see how the market's doing. If the market's really bullish and it's good, great. But when it starts to get crazy and things fall, I don't want to have 2 deals open up within an hour of each other and then they both fall down. It's really hard to get them both out. So I decided that it'd be better just to run one simultaneous deal per same pair. So this means that it's going to be a slower bot, but it's safer, and I prefer safe right now. So you can see so far it's generating profit every single day. Not incredible profits, but for some of you, this would be pretty good to have some consistent, steady income. Now, it does come with risk. Bot trading does require some careful management. For instance, this comp BTC bot, this one is in a little bit of danger. It's only 1% away from trailing take profit. And I actually had another comp deal that just closed recently. Again, without me knowing, I didn't even know that it closed. It's kind of the beauty of how all this works. But we can see here that it's taken up the base order, safety 1, safety 2, it's fallen down, and it just has to go up just a little bit more. Am I going to add funds here? Absolutely not. No way. If things really get out of control for this and comp starts to fall, I'm going to be adding funds more in this general area just because it makes more sense to add funds at a lower price. So that's why, again, for now, I'm only running one simultaneous deal per same pair, just because it makes me feel a little bit safer with how things are running. So how are things running? You saw here $91 you saw over there. And you can see here I created it and started it at 10 a.m. on the 1st. I'm just going to let this run for a month and see how it goes. So how is it running so far? Well, this isn't so helpful. It doesn't tell you a lot of information. So I decided to do something more helpful. So I'm using Google Sheets. So the total amount of funds that I have for this DeFi bot are 0.147 Bitcoin or so. So when we're looking at the profit so far, the profit generated so far in BTC, as we can see over here on, and I have to click in a funny place, we can see it's 0.00382,667. So that's how much profit I made so far. But what does that really mean? How much profit is that per day? How much profit is that so far? So I have some information here that I've cleverly hidden. So it means that I've gained 2.6% over 9 days. Again, this is passive. I'm actually not checking my bots that often. I have a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just letting them run. But I am watching them and I'm checking them every so often so that if there are deals that do fall, then I'll add some more funds. But for now, I don't really have to. So not bad. What does that really mean though per day? What is that really earning me per day? That would be 0.29%. The beauty about 3 Commas is that you can make 1% a day. But making 1% a day purely in bots is pretty tricky, just the same way as it's really hard to do just with grid bots or just with smart trade. You get the picture? So if I'm looking at 0.29% profit per day, that means, do you see where I'm going with this? That's about 30% or so, or 0.3%, but it's a third. So if I add in profits from grid bots and those running and those moving, and my BNB BTC grid bot is actually in crazy profit. It's up 30% because it's out of that range. It's done. My smart trades are all in the green. So looking at it that way as the whole platform to see how my portfolio is going, then it's all good. I am making more than 1% a day. So the thing you've got to focus on, the beauty of bot trading is that it can run passively. I have made and will continue to make profits. I'm more concerned about BTC, making that good BTC right now. But it does take some time. Now in 9 days, I have made 0.0038, and you'll see here, my base order size is now 0.0035. So this actually means that I can pump up my base order size and my safety order size just a little bit. I'm not going to add 0.0035 to this. That's not how it works. I actually have to take this number, and actually let's do this together. So I would take this number, I'm going to go over here to Google Sheets, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to divide this by 7. So this means that I could add this much Bitcoin per deal. So it's going to increase, actually I'd have to take this, and also then I want to divide this by, oops, I'll do this. This divided by 6, because I have 6 max active deals. So how much Bitcoin can I reinvest into my bot? You're probably wondering this now after this convoluted explanation. So again, to explain, these are my profits. This matches. And this is how much of my profit I could use as the base order. And this is how much I'm going to add to the base order of each deal. So it's really not a lot, but let's go ahead and explore that. So let's go back over to 3 commas and see. And this is, again, part of the trick. It's not just leaving it there. It's taking your profits, reinvesting it, and that way your deals will eventually snowball and start to compound. So our base order size is 0.0035. So let's take 0.0035. That's our base order size. And we want to find out what is our profits plus our original base order size. So we're almost at 0.0036. I know you're like, oh, so much money. It's not that much money. But if I do this, and I'm going to do this after this video, I'm going to see an increase, a small but steady increase if I keep reinvesting my profits every week or so. And that's really what I'm looking at. If I really want to be aggressive, I would look at reinvesting profits every week. Now, if I want to be more conservative and lazy about it, I like to do once a month. That's a lot easier, but let's go ahead and do this now, actually. So I'm going to take this just to make it a little bit easier. So the way that the bots work, I also need to take this and figure out my safety trade size. So looking at this, this is going to be my new safety trade size. So let's take these two numbers. So 3591111. Okay, so let's go over here to 3 commas. I said I was going to do it at the end of the video or after the video. Let's just do it now. That way you can see what I would do. So down here, my base order size, 3591111. What a number. And then 718222. All right, 718 down here, 718222. It's only increasing my max amount for bot usage now up to 0.15, whereas before it was 0.147. So it is increasing it a bit more. So I am going to see an increase. Now, this is probably not mathematically completely sound, but I'm just going to go ahead and reinvest my profits anyway, because things are moving up and they're doing well. When the market starts to turn bearish, what will happen is when the price falls for a lot of these tokens for the DeFi bot, it's going to open up deals. So I have a maximum of 6 that could open up. That means that I'm going to be watching these. And if the price for any of these starts to take a drop, a dump, I'm not going to look at adding funds right away. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to see where can I add more funds. That way, when it exits in profit, I can actually take a whole lot more profit out of that next deal. So reinvesting your profits, managing your bots, this is everything that we do at the Better Traders. This is what I'm all about, is making passive income easier and just better. So is 1% a day possible? Yes, it is, but you need to use all the parts available to you on 3 commas. So we show you exactly how to do all this stuff in our courses. You can go to thebettertraders.com today and learn more. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.